They say, the greatest battle you'll ever fight is the one inside your own mind. Not against enemies. Not against the world. But against yourself. Because if you don't learn to control yourself, you'll spend your life being controlled by your emotions, your habits, your fears. The Stoics understood this truth more than anyone. They lived in chaos, wars, politics, betrayal, yet they remained calm. They found strength, not in fighting others, but in mastering themselves. This is the Stoic way of strength. Most people lose before they even begin, because they don't know they're in a battle. A battle against impulses, distractions, and the endless pull of comfort. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." But most people do the opposite. They try to control others. Control situations. Control everything, except themselves. They get angry when the world doesn't go their way. They react. They explode. And slowly, they become slaves to emotion. The Stoics called this slavery the loss of reason. When anger takes control, reason disappears. When fear leads, wisdom fades. When pleasure rules, discipline dies. Emotion is not your enemy. It's energy. It can build or destroy. The Stoics didn't suppress emotion, they mastered it. They treated anger like fire, useful when controlled, deadly when free. Seneca said, "Anger, if not restrained, is more hurtful than the injury that provokes it." Think about that. The harm isn't what happened, it's your reaction that burns longer. When someone insults you, you have two choices. Let it control your peace, or control your response. One brings pain. The other brings power. Every generation has its poison. Ours is comfort. Warm beds, endless screens, instant pleasure. Everything designed to keep you calm, but not strong. Epictetus warned, the more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. Comfort is one of those things. It slowly makes you weak, without pain, without noise. It teaches your body softness and your mind excuses. The Stoics trained in cold, hunger, and hardship. Not to suffer, but to stay free. Because once you need comfort, the world controls you. Modern people think freedom means doing whatever they want. But the Stoics believed the opposite. Real freedom is doing what is right, even when you don't want to. The drunk is not free, his habits own him. The lazy are not free, their comfort commands them. Only the disciplined are free. Discipline gives you structure. Structure gives you strength. And strength gives you peace. So next time you feel lazy, remember. Every time you control yourself, you take your power back. Pain shows who you are. Most people run from it. The Stoics ran through it. Marcus Aurelius faced loss, war, betrayal, yet he wrote, "If it's endurable, then endure it. Stop complaining. Pain is the mirror that shows your limits, and your potential. If you can stay calm in pain, you can stay calm in anything. Pain teaches the lesson no comfort can. It purifies. It hardens. It makes your spirit unbreakable. You can lose your wealth, your home, your friends. But your mind, if you control it, is untouchable. The Stoics believed your thoughts shape your world. If your thoughts are chaotic, your life will be too. If your thoughts are calm, the world cannot break you. Epictetus was born a slave. Yet he said, no man is free who is not master of himself. That's the power of the mind. To be in chains, yet still be stronger than kings. People think detachment means not caring. But Stoic detachment means caring deeply. Without losing yourself in what you can't control. It's about loving without clinging. Working without obsessing. Living without fearing loss. When you let go of what you can't hold, you make room for peace. In every situation, you have two moments. The event, and your response. You can't always control the first. But the second, that's all yours. When someone attacks you, pause. When failure hits, breathe. When the world tests you, observe before reacting. The Stoics called this the pause of power. That brief space between what happens and what you do next. Inside that space lies your strength. You can't control chaos with chaos. You control it with routine. Marcus Aurelius started each day by reminding himself. Today I will meet people who are selfish, arrogant, and ungrateful. Yet none of them can harm my soul unless I allow it. Routine is armor for the mind. Wake early. Breathe. Reflect. Small acts of discipline build inner control. Day by day, the storm loses its power. The Stoics didn't aim to be perfect. They aimed to be prepared. Life will test you, in loss, rejection, failure, pain. You cannot stop the storm. But you can become the rock it breaks against. When you control yourself, no one else can. No insult can shake you. No failure can define you. No fear can own you. That's the way of the Stoic. Not emotionless, but unbroken. Not cold, but clear. Not free of pain, but free through it. The world will always try to control you. Through pleasure, fear, approval, noise. But remember this. He who conquers himself conquers everything. So, control your mind. Before the world controls it for you. Control your habits. Before they define who you are. Control your emotions. Before they turn your peace into chaos. Because strength doesn't start in the body. It starts in the mind. If this message spoke to you, watch next, Why Overthinking is Your Biggest Enemy, and How to Stop. Keep learning. Keep growing. And remember, control is not power over others. It's power over yourself.